If you have ever been terminated, it is probably the worst thing that could possibly happen to you. So in today's lecture, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to restore a terminated channel. Now, if you guys were terminated for the wrong reason and you do not know what you did, and you know for sure you didn't break any rules, this will help you get it back and get it restored. Now, if you broke any of the rules that were really bad, like sometimes you may break a rule that you don't know about, sometimes you may do something that is a black hat trick on YouTube that you're not supposed to do as far as the community guidelines. If you have broken any of those rules, sometimes this method will work. Now, I'm not going to 100% guarantee that this method will work if you did go ahead and break the rules. But if you did not break any rules and you know for sure you never broke any rules on your YouTube channel, this will help you get your channel back. Now, this is a page you guys will need to go to. It is called Channel Terminations. It's basically a support Google page. All you guys can type in on Google is retrieve terminated channel on Google, and this should come up after you search it up. Now you guys can see here it says channel terminations, community guideline terminations, and copyright terminations. Copyright terminations I'm not going to talk too much about because like I said, if you guys want to go ahead and get your channel back from a copyright termination, you need to contact the company who striked you and make sure you guys can basically get into an agreement with them to help them remove those strikes from your channel. Then you will go ahead and basically appeal. Now, what I'm going to be talking about is the community guideline terminations, which is one of the biggest terminations that happens to a lot of people, and sometimes it randomly happens to channels who do not know what they did. So basically what you guys are going to go ahead and do is you're going to go over here to the community guideline terminations. It's going to say repeated violations of the community guidelines or terms of services, a single case of severe abuse. It's going to just basically tell you everything about how you could have been terminated. Now, if you believe that your channel has been terminated by mistake, you can appeal by using this form. So you're going to go ahead and click this form. This is the most important part. You're going to go ahead and put your full name here. You're going to go ahead and put your email here. You're going to go ahead and put your actual channel URL here. It will be in the email that you were terminated in. You can copy that URL and you can paste it here. Now, this box is the most important box of this entire lecture, okay? Of this entire page. What you put in this box will determine if you get your channel back or not, okay? So this is what I put in my box if I am terminated, and I usually get my channel restored within the next 20 minutes. So I put this: I've been falsely terminated for well over a year and I didn't violate any guidelines. I'd like for YouTube to grant reinstatement to show that I won't violate the guidelines, okay? Simple. There's 1,000 characters. We only use less than 200 characters. Now, everybody's situation is different. Some of you guys were terminated 3 years ago. Some of you guys were terminated this week. Some of you guys were terminated yesterday. What you guys put is you guys could just put when you were terminated here, and then you guys just say that you did not violate any guidelines, okay? After that, you guys will say something like this: I'd like for YouTube to grant reinstatement to show that I won't violate any of the guidelines, okay? So that is something simple you guys can put in this box, and usually you guys will be granted your channel back within less than an hour. So as you guys can see, this is the email I got when I went ahead and I basically appealed for my terminated channel. I appealed for this terminated channel that was terminated back in 2017, and it was on December 28th. Now, I had appealed back then and I never knew how to appeal. I always would beg in my appeals. I always would ask them just please to give it back in emails, and they never gave it back. But I knew for sure that I never broke any of the community guidelines, so I kept on trying. Well, eventually I lost hope. So after I lost hope, I went ahead and I basically just gave up and never appealed again. Now, 2 years down the line, I said, you know what? I have figured out a way to help people get their channels back. I'm sure I can get this channel back 100%. So as you guys can see, it says right here, hello, we have received your account appeal and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. This was on Sunday, September 1st, 8:59 p.m. As you guys can see, they emailed me back saying, hello, we have re-reviewed your account and have concluded that it is not in violation of terms of service. Therefore, we have unsuspended your account. This means your account is once again active and operational and in good standing. If you have forgotten your password, please visit this link to reset it. Please do not respond to this email. Replies to this email will not be processed. Please refer to our help center for more information. So you guys can see here, in less than 1 hour, in less than 30 minutes, I was able to get this channel reinstated. And you guys will be able to do the same if you use that same exact appeal message. I did it on a Sunday at 8:59 p.m. Maybe you guys can try this time. I don't really think the time matters, but you guys can see right here that I was able to get my channel back in less than 30 minutes, and I had this channel terminated for 2 years. So that's basically how you guys can go ahead and restore your terminated channel. I'll see you guys in the next lecture for channel techniques.